Tip there, Facebook and also YouTube. Facebook, YouTube. I'm Chris Air, the weatherman, the meteorologist. There we go. Let me put the actual map back in actual motion, and I'll explain more later. Let me the actual map and my actual motion here. So now going through actual time here. Let me yeah, I know you're probably like, who was this guy? All right, it is 11:30 p.m. It is January. There you go. 23rd, 2022. All right, now put the actual map in actual motion. Any major rain going to happen? I would probably say not much. Any major snow? Not much. By the actual like model over here. Now mostly everything will stay mostly in a we want to call it mostly an offshore event. I'll explain why in a few minutes here. Why this whole thing has to go actual through. I know you're probably like, this guy's like crazy right now. I'm not crazy because everything is offshore. Now, why is that? Boom, stop. There you go. You see all that? I stopped the whole damn thing. Now, why is that? Well, mostly, let me actually explain why. All right, let me, now please note that most of this pattern, it'll be cold, but not, but very, very dry. Why is that? Mostly because of this. Most of this pattern, low pressure will take it mostly offshore. Yes. Is that accurate? That is perfectly accurate. Yes. Yes, everything. It's going to get much colder, though. Cold air will come down. But mostly, it'll stay way farther south. Low pressure will stay way farther south of the area. And that means mostly very, very dry air. No major precipitation. Will this actual change? I would say no. Put an actual motion for you. See, right about there. See that? Now you're like, okay. Now what's going to actually happen here? Low pressure will stay farther offshore. Something like that. You know what I mean? It's the way it goes. You know what I mean? Offshore, if not even like, you know what I mean, almost like this. Because it's pulling down way too much cold air, and it's not, there's no moisture. It's way offshore. Is this actual accurate? Yes. This is perfectly accurate. This is almost the best stuff you ever would even hear. Is this live? No. Even one here. See, it's, look, I'm telling you. Even one here. It shows mostly staying offshore. Offshore, cold air will pull down, but it's just not enough moisture. Now, this could actually change, though. Now, this could actually change. But, you know what I mean? But, I don't know. You're like, okay, well, yeah, temperatures first, and then we'll actually talk, right? Yeah. All right. All right, now going through the next few more days, accurate temperatures. This is as of January like 20th. All right, let me get everything in actual motion here. It'll get cold, yes. See that? Wow. But it pulls away. Wow. And that's it. Which I actually gone off the actual screen. Let me do the actual like satellite, which I don't do much. It's called the actual land here. There you go. It's gonna get much colder, but mostly it's called fluctuations here. It's gonna get cold, it's gonna get warm again, and get major cold. But it's so dry here. That's a major thing. Any major cold fronts is going to get cold, but all the major moisture will stay more like this unless it actually changes. Cold air, but it's called lack of moisture here. Even some miles, even going like this. This is not good for a major snowstorm. But your lows across Baltimore overnight will stay at 26. Monday's high at 37. 43 on Tuesday. 28 on Wednesday. Thursday at 31 across Baltimore. And 38 on Friday. So yeah, you're like, is this guy crazy? No, I'm not actually crazy. It just, that's the main thing I have on my mind is weather. Now the NAO will stay negative, at least only for a short time. Now where's all the cold air going to come from? I had to go back and actually do the whole thing again, right? Yeah. I know. Don't be surprised if I, go like crazy over here. All right, it's called the actual regions. Let me see if I can pull this thing up. There you go. Global. All right. Now here's a very good actual map, though. This really does show you where all the cold air is going to come from. Yeah. It's still up there, but it's just not much. We're going to come down. Now, it'll get cold, but not overly cold. See, that's the main thing. It's up there, but it's not going to come down overly. No, it's like locked. It's mostly like locked in actual place here. It's like stuck up towards northeast. Yeah, kind of area. Central and northeast Canada, the cold air is like stuck. See how it ain't like moving? It wants to move, but that's why mostly we'll stay. Everything will go gradually into a neutral zone gradually, but the moisture's not going to be there. No. I'll explain more about that as well. I gotta yeah, let's go actual back, okay? Let's pull the actual up. If you don't really see my actual face, it's mostly because I am like losing my mind because of this major like model pattern here. Wow. Put it in actual motion for you. Slowly. There we go. Most models has most of it going more like this. A southern track. Not even like that. No. Wow. Put it through actual time again. Right there. Now this could be something, but not much. More like this. Cold air does come down from actual Canada, but not much going to happen there. Right about there. Oh my God, pull it back again. Pull it back. Pull it back about right about there. There. Now that's the major thing. Everything, that's why you have to stand by. Because anything can actually move here. Anything can actually move. Any major jog this way or that way could make a huge difference here. You're like, is this guy crazy? Well, all the moisture is going to stay offshore, but it really depends on the actual blocking high and the Greenland block. So everything can actually change here as far as we go in the actual months. Your days are getting much longer, and your nights are getting much shorter by the actual models. Okay, it's called the sun angles get much higher in the actual sky. There you go. Sweet. Anyway, going through actual time. If we don't get these actual models to come in and interact with these storms, it'll stay a very dry pattern. But everything has got to come in an actual place here. Everything. Okay? Everything has got to go in an actual place. All right, I gave the actual forecast for you as far as your actual temperatures across Maryland area. But the main thing is mostly this. Cold, but mostly like this. Or even like this. The storm track is mostly south of the Maryland metropolitan area. Mostly south of I-95. But now this could actually change. I will explain if anything actually changes in the next few more weeks, okay? We don't have long because it's getting much warmer here. All right. Your lows overnight across Baltimore will stay at 26. Monday at 37. Tuesday, 43. Wednesday at 28. Thursday, 31. And Friday at 38. Your lows on Monday night at 30. 21 on Tuesday night. Wednesday night at 14. Thursday night lows at 25. And Friday night lows at 20 degrees. Normal high down in Baltimore is about 41. Normal low at night is about 25 across the Maryland area. Baltimore is right about there. I'll explain more about that as well on your whole broadcast. You know what? Because I'm Chris Eyre, the weatherman, meteorologist. Keep on sharing this actual page, and I'll be talking to you later, okay? Have an awesome night, everybody. A cold winter back to a near normal winter is expected for the Maryland area. I will explain more about that as well in a very dry winter. But anything can actually change here. I'll have all the details about a possible changing winter across the Maryland area and northeast. Thank you for actually watching me. Signing off. Chris Eyre. Later. Peace. Thank you.